Hey guys, Trevor the Fat Boys Fish Farm. For the first vlog on the channel, we figured we'd give you a tour of everything we got going on here at the farm as far as fish and veggies go that we're growing. We got all kinds of different fish here, over 20 fish tanks, so stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. So this is the first fish tank we had here on the farm. Originally actually had a blue gourami in it who just randomly died. Don't know what happened with that. I guess those things are kind of finicky. Got it from Petco, so kind of what you expect, but I apologize for how dirty it is up front. I don't clean too often because these aren't really show tanks, I guess. This one, I guess, really more or less is, but anyway, this is now an angel tank. So we got a black koi angel there, a Petco special, and another black koi angel over there. They originally did not like each other. I think they're both males. They fought quite a bit, but they've calmed down. I guess they have accepted each other. Who knows? And as you can see, some black neon tetras. I think there's a dozen in there. And then we got a group of 6 corridoras, albino corridoras, that just keep this tank, I mean, spotless. I just fed them, so there's some food on the ground, but usually this tank is pretty spotless. And, you know, it's sand, so corys love sand. All right, moving on. This is the Guppy Grow Out Rack. We have 3 20-gallon long tanks here, each of them a different species of guppies. And on the top here, these are our midnight blue Moscow guppies. You can see the coloration on those are just beautiful. And we got a new batch of fry that they look like they should be dropping any day. We're out. We actually sold most of them. You see those are kind of growing out, and we got 3 males left. But we also have albino Plecos that we breed with those. And these are brand new to the fish farm. We got these literally last week. So they should, you know, a few months from now, hopefully we have some Plecos, who knows. And the second tank here, this is just miscellaneous female guppies and guppies we're growing out that are just miscellaneous. Also some more albino Plecos in there. That dude's munching down on a wafer. But that's it, just some random females. We sell them, you know, basically for free. Someone pays us shipping if they need some guppies, and we'll send them some females and some males, which we're about to see later. And on the bottom here, these are Bluegrass Guppies. You can see there's some pretty nice ones in there. We got a ton of them. If everybody knows anything about bluegrass, they breed like crazy. And we got a bunch of them. And these literally just went up on Aquabid. And yeah, hopefully they sell well. Also got some rabbit snails in there. I think those are orange posos, I think is the name of them. And you can see they're munching on that calcium block. Unfortunately, do have some bladder snails. We're trying to get rid of those. They actually are getting fed to some pea puffers, which we will show you here in a little bit. But that's it for the Guppy Rack, and we'll move on to the Pleco Rack. Alright, this is the Pleco Rack. There's 2 40-gallon tanks on this rack. This is the top one, and it holds our Super Reds. You can see there's a Super Red just chilling there on the bottom. Also some of the male miscellaneous guppies that I was talking about. These are less quality ones here. They don't have, you know, good coloration, or, you know, their fins are a little bit longer than they should be. But once again, they're free, so we just ship them out to people who need some guppies. Another Super Red just chilling there on the top of leaf. That one on a rock. These rocks we found local here at the lake, and they look beautiful. Beautiful rocks here. And on the bottom here, these are blue eye long fin lemon Plecos. And they're very small right now. They came in pretty small, so we definitely are going to take a while growing them out and breeding them. It may take a little bit, but you may be able to see one right there. There's a couple chilling on that leaf. And these are more of our miscellaneous premium male guppies. You can see there's some bluegrass, some really good looking bluegrass and orange grass there. The bluegrass have, you know, just a little bit of orange on them, a little orange spot. There's a purple grass. I'm probably going to pull him out and start breeding him a little bit. But yeah, that's a premium male guppy and Pleco tank there. They're lemon blue eye Plecos, I'm sorry. And they're just chilling. They don't do much. They kind of just sit there, and it'll be a little bit. But once again, we got Plecos in literally last week, and they were in that whole shipment of them. So it's going to take a little bit, but once they grow out, we'll have a good batch of Plecos here on the farm. This is Spook. She is the farm cat. She does Mostly nothing, but she's really cute, so we keep her around. Yeah, that's Spook. This is our Pea Puffer Tank. They help us with controlling the snails. There's a group of 6 of them in there. You can see they love it mossy. They love moss. That's how they breed, and we're trying to breed them right now, but it's a little bit difficult. There's one there, you can see. They got all this moss down here to go in and breed, and this is just like a Walmart barrel for fish tanks. I put it in there. They like to go in and out of it and hide and stuff. This one, again, is mossy on the front. I don't clean the tanks too often. Oh, look, they're going after a snail there. If I don't focus, hold on. There we go. Anyway, that's the pea puffers. But yeah, don't clean these tanks too often. It's like I said, a fish farm. These aren't show tanks. These puffers will breed one day, hopefully, and then we'll be selling pea puffers. So moving on. This is the tank on my desk. You can see it's just full of moss on the sides because I neglect it. This one is a show tank, actually, and it should be clean, but it's very hard to get to the back part there. But anyway, these are a group of 6 Harlequin rasboras. There was a beta in there. Somehow he got stuck under those roots and died, though. Those roots right there, and that fern-looking thing. I think it's some type of sword. And I got a banana plant in there that's doing great. But yeah, now it's just a group of 6 Harlequin rasboras, and there's a Narrat snail right there. That boy right there, I love that guy. That's a zebra, I think. Or tiger, that's a tiger. And yeah, I got him when he was small, and now he's big, so good deal. This is a 75-gallon tank that is also in my office, mostly it had 4 different peacock cichlids in there, and now it's just that guy because he was so aggressive. Oh, they don't like the camera. And 2 blood parrots, which they get along pretty good. Blood parrots are, slow, and the peacock does not pick on them at all because that dude's huge right there and getting bigger. He's not even as big as they get, and he's got the little guy there. But yeah, it's a 75, pretty good aquascape, I'd say. They love going in and out of those logs. Once again, not the cleanest tank, but I don't know. After a while, I just get used to it, so it's no big deal for me. And then right over here is a 40-gallon tank, which now has 2 peacock cichlids in it that was in that 75. One likes to hide down there. May not be able to see him. He's kind of red. He's kind of cool. Red with like a blue face on him. He's really coming out now that he's not getting picked on. And then over here is a pink one. I don't know. He's, for some reason, just has not gained weight. He just remains small. So I had to separate him early. He's been living in here alone until recently when this guy moved in. And yeah, they're getting along pretty good. So just going to keep it like that. And anyway, moving on. Now this room is my pride and joy. It's a closet that I converted into the room that has the most fish tanks in the house. They're 10 gallons, but still, there's a bunch of them in here, and there's one 20 gallons. So without further ado, this is the Guppy breeding room. It has all my Guppy breeders. And right now, we got 4 different ones and 5 different ones probably this week. So here you go. This is where the Midnight Blue Moscows do their business. As you can see, there's 2 males in there, 2 breeder males, and 2 females. That one has some longer fins. I'm trying to get basically long fin, high dorsal fin out of her. You can see there's some babies. I don't know why these things don't breed like crazy, but it's a perfect setup for them. And then over here is the bluegrass. You can see bluegrass have just tons of babies constantly. And same setup, 2 males, 4 females. They do great. You don't really have to do much for bluegrass to breed. Just feed them and put them in a tank, and they'll make tons of babies. You can see just fry moving around everywhere in there. Down here is the zebra Danios. I've successfully bred these a couple times. I know they're not hard to breed, but it was in that actually 40-gallon where the peacock cichlids are now, before anything else was in there. And they had quite a few babies actually in there. Of course, they ate them and stuff, but I'm trying to breed them in here, which is hard to do, unfortunately. Catch them out, once a week and put them in there. And here is the Miscellaneous Guppy breeders. You can see the female there. Good looking female and male. I think that's an Endler hybrid I bred here. And this is my bladder snail tank. I keep tons of bladder snails in here to feed the puffers. the other two Guppy tanks you saw had assassins in them, so I'm hoping the assassins take care of the bladders that are in there. And then last but not least is the Red Dragon tank. Oh, hold on one second. The Red Dragon tank. We got these in last week. They're not as red as I was hoping, but still good looking guppies. They were kind of in rough shape when we got them. This guy was in really rough shape here. We nursed him back to health real well and looking great now. It was supposed to be 3 pairs, which the dude actually sent 4 pairs, and we ended up with 2 trios. So 2 males died, which kind of sucks. But still, oh, there's a dead one there, actually. I did not realize. So we'll have to get that one out. But yeah, that's all the fish here at the farm. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day. Alright, and this is the vegetable side of the farm. It's coming into October. It's the first week of October right now. So we don't really have a whole lot of veggies going. Just some stuff that's going to be really winter hardy and stuff we can keep inside or in the greenhouse. Right there is a winter grape tomato. It's doing great. It's probably going to get transplanted here probably next week or 2. It'll go outside to the greenhouse, and that's probably where it'll stay. There is a peppercini plant. We actually have 3 of those that came up, so we'll need to separate those here very soon. Back there, I believe it's called a Lycia pepper. I may be saying that completely wrong, but it's a really sweet, almost bell pepper type of plant. So really excited about those. First time we've grown those. And down there, just another winter grape tomato. I separated them because they need a lot of light, and that one is taking up a majority of this one, so I put him down here. And he's doing great too. A little smaller than this one, but they were sharing the same cup until about a week ago, and I put him down here. So he's going to catch up, I'm sure. All right, and the rest of them are outside. That's the greenhouse, but as you can see, it's pouring down rain right now, so it's typical Arkansas weather, you never know. Alright, we're out here in the greenhouse. You may not be able to hear me very well because it is still pouring down rain. Right here is the Patio Tomatoes. I got these from Lowe's. You can tell looks like they're suffering a little bit. I think I've been overwatering them. But it's raining, so we'll give it a day or 2, let them dry out. Here is dragon tongue beans. These things have gone insane. Planted them like a month ago, and you can tell that they're already growing like crazy. They planted them same time as the tomatoes and peppers in there, and they're this tall already, so they're loving what I'm doing. Here's just some mustard. You can tell it's going good. Transplanted this like about a week ago, and it's doing great, And we got 2 other plants out here. Oh, my sprayer fell down. Pick that up. Got 2 other plants out here. This is just like a palm. I got this from Walmart, and it's doing great. I don't know, just kind of a filler plant. I didn't really have much in this greenhouse right now. It's a 20-foot greenhouse, about 10-foot wide. Got on Amazon, and you can tell I just have a couple plants in here right now, but it'll come handy this summer. And this is a hibiscus. And I've just been abusing this thing basically. I water it about once a month, and it loves it. That was bloomed out yesterday, but it's cold and rainy today, so it kind of went back inside. But you can tell that's still doing great. So, yeah, greenhouse is